honor, Mrs. Obehi Audu Barrister Adebu, now distinguished members of the Audu family, His Excellency the Governor of Benue State is on hand, as well as the man who chairs this occasion, the former Deputy Governor of Benue State, His Excellency Chief Stephen Lawani. You're all on hand to receiving our distinguished guests that have just started coming in. And I see presence of the Governor of Benue State, Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Aliyah, will be represented at the Women Affairs, former Deputy Governor of Plateau State, Her Excellency Dame Pauline Talent. Food Security of the Federal Republic by the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture, who is also here with us. We'd like to welcome Permanent Secretary. We recognize the President Senator Dino Melai. Thank you so very much. We also recognize the presence of the representative of the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, is represented here by Air Commodore A.E. Joseph of the Defense Headquarters. We welcome you, sir. We recognize the presence of Alhaji Adamu Maina Waziri. We'd like to welcome you, sir. Thank you very much, former Minister. And former Minister of Sports, Madam Bolaji Abdullahi, would like to also appreciate your presence as we recognize the former Director General of NTDC, the pioneer DG actually, MFR, Mrs. Omotayo Omotosho, a media guru and an entrepreneur, Lawan, on the entourage, along with other distinguished gentlemen that are on the entourage of the former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we recognize the presence of the former Governor of Cross River State, His Excellency Senator Leo Imoke. We'd like to welcome you, who was also a former Minister. His Excellency Right Honorable Emeka Elio CON, former Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, and the Senator Dr. Gabriel Suslam, CON, former Governor of Benue State, welcome you. Your Excellency Madam Abdul Fattah Ahmed, former Governor of Kwara State. We also recognize you as we welcome Major General Chris Abutu Garba. We welcome you to this great event this evening, but very solemn one at that. We recognize the presence of Honorable Patricia Odogo. We also recognize the presence of Honorable David Ogeru, Member House of Representatives, Honorable Hassan Saleh, former Member House of Representatives, Chief Paul Harris, Architect Obong Victor Ta, the former Governor of Akwa Ibom State. We welcome you. We also recognize the presence of the Permanent Secretary, Regional Development, Federal Ministry of Regional Development, Dr. and Mrs. Mary Ogbe. We'd like to welcome you. And we also recognize Chief and Chief Mrs. Yemi Ogumbi, a veteran journalist and the famous publisher, of all our distinguished guests. It is a solemn event, but clap would have to come here this evening. Heavens just gained an angel in the person of Chief Audu Innocent Ogbe, OFR. Let me also recognize and welcome the former Governor of Anambra State and also former presidential candidate of the Labour Party, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi. Let's welcome him as well, please, with a round of applause. And sundry, because of the solemnity of this, the solemn nature of this, close to you. And if there are guests that we haven't recognized, please kindly let us in on that so we can recognize. Minister of Works, we'd like to welcome Senator Sanusi Dagash. We welcome you at this point as well. I'm just doing this off air that I can possibly put names to. We'll take those names and recognize them just as we getting ready to make progress with the program of events for this event.